It's been a few weeks since Five Finger Death Punch released their new record, Legacy. So while I've been listening to that record, like I always do, I dive into the catalog of these artists that are just bands I've listened to for a while. Five Finger, I think I zoomed into them right before the second record was going to come out. I had heard that single, The Bleeding, and then pre-ordered that second record. And since then, just when they release new stuff, I pre-ordered iTunes. This is a cool group. You got Ivan Moody, lead singer, Zoltan Bathory. To me, he's like the band leader, man. He's like that constant force, stable Ivan. Not the most stable dude. He battled his demons, but great vocalist. Daryl Roberts on guitar, Matt Snell on bass, and Jeremy Spencer on drums. That's the original core when they released The Way of the Fist, July 31st, 2007. And in some of their music videos, I know Zoltan, but I think other guys do Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. They might do some other mixed martial arts. I know at least one of their music videos has that MMA style grappling and fighting and training going on. These guys are the testosterone-driven metal band. But let's switch over to The Way of the Fist and do my top 3 songs. Their first 4 songs have videos. You can see I gotta go with The Bleeding. I mean, this song, just kicking off my list in style. And for Five Finger Death Punch, what a great song to like plant your flag in the ground of like, hey, we're a talented band and we're here to stay. Often the concert closer for them. I think the guitar sounds great. Opening, it's clean. You got this excellent build up with the vocals and you have like this guitar soloing that comes in. Ivan and that guitar work pair so well. And then you get right into a growl from Ivan. He has a great voice, man. He has a really, really good voice. I think he transitions from the cleans to the harsh vocals seamlessly. Well, I'm so empty. I'm better off without you, and you're better off without me. Absolutely the toxicity relationship track. You just can't stay away from each other. As wicked as you are, you're beautiful to me. You're the darkest burning star. You're my perfect disease. Yeah, dude. You're going to see this kind of across this group as these guys lay their feelings out. You know how they're feeling. Second song we're going to go with is White Knuckles. Listening to their live concert release put this song just ratcheted up for me. I really dig how Ivan is pumping up the crowd. You can just feel their energy when he's talking to them, and it's that testosterone pumping your chest, do that circle pit stuff. I think the drums hit really hard in this one. Mr. Jeremy Spencer, really solid behind the kit. An absolute mosh pit rager. Five Fingers music is often them getting their relationship woes and angst out. To me, this sounds like they're telling, their partner, their friend to stop being selfish. I'm taking back control with my knuckles. When Ivan is screaming, singing this over and over into this galloping drums and breakdown, song's awesome. This is a workout, pump you up, keep the energy going. You're mad at something, put this one on. It might help you work through it. And then third song we're going to go with from this record. This song wasn't on the original release, but when they released this special edition, had some bonus tracks. We're going Never Enough. This is probably the second song that stood out to me when I listened to this record. I really dig the groove here. I'm so fed up with everyone around me. No one seems to care. Great lyrics. Another song just to get you moving. The bounce. Infectious. It's all so messed up and no one ever listens. Everyone's deranged. There's this bridge and then Ivan's doing this talking, like this talk singing. You'll see that play out across his records as we move forward. I'll never be what you want me to be. Good stuff. Good debut from these boys. And now we're going to go to the next record. War's the Answer, released September 22, 2009. You can see here there's a lot of music videos they released from this one. This is my first one that I bought that I had on the release day. And Jason Hook comes in on guitar. Roberts is gone. The soloing for me absolutely takes a step forward with Jason Hook. And I'm pretty sure he was like the touring guitar player for Britney Spears or one of those pop singers. So just kind of a fun fact to come to Five Finger Death Punch. At the time, one of the heaviest bands I was listening to. I listen to much heavier stuff now. But this is probably one of those intro bands for me to kind of push me into appreciating the harder stuff. First song we're going to go with one of the singles, Hard to See. Better production on this record for sure. Once again, I just dig the energy and that bounce to the music they get with the bass and the drums going and then the chug of their riffing guitars. The chorus has these signature hooks and harmony. Ivan just has these anthemic arena style vocals that he belts out. The walls are closing in. I dare you to walk in my shoes. Again, put your money where your mouth is. Come do it. You think you can do it better? Come do it. The breakdown in the song is well placed, has those gritty guitars, the drum work's excellent, and then Hook comes in with a really tight solo. I think this song is really well done. Another one of these concert staples. Next song we're going to go with is No One Gets Left Behind. This one has just grown on me over the years. Five Finger Boys, they pay attention to what's going on with our military. They pay attention to what's going on with the war and politics. They've been really big advocates for our troops. And they work in the issues of these politicians not being honest and like sending soldiers to die. At least that's my takeaway from reading the lyrics from these guys. This is a great song singing about the injustice. Have you no honor? Have you no soul? What is it they are dying for? Do you really even know? I mean, that right there is, to me, he's singing to politicians. You're sending our troops to war. Do you know why we're sending our fellow Americans to go get killed? Dude, good for them. Good for them to write this stuff and put that out there. I say it again. Have you no backbone? Have you no spine? Whatever happened, no one gets left behind. Powerful song. Dig it. No one gets left behind. And then third song from this record, we're going Far From Home. Time to get a little sentimental type music going on here. The acoustic guitar with Ivan's voice. Great match. I mean, that's like peanut butter and jelly. I think it's top tier. This is one of the songs to get more people exposed to Five Finger Death Punch. It's not as heavy. Just can bring more like hard rock fans into what they do. Really good use of the additional strings. I think it's violin. It's maybe some cello as well. Another day in this carnival of souls. Another night settles in as quickly as it goes. Hook solo has the same emotion in this song, so it just really expertly executed. And this is a song, there's these deep feelings they're able to get in some of their music. I think it could bring a person to tears. Great song, Far From Home. So from War Is the Answer, we're going Hard to See, No One Gets Left Behind, and Far From Home. Five Finger has the record company behind them. A lot of videos for this record as well. American Capitalist comes out October 11th, 2011. Chris Cale comes in on bass. This is the Pirates of the Caribbean. He's got that long, dreaded beard. He's got a podcast up on YouTube and probably other platforms. I'll listen to it a little bit. Dude, total character in band. Seems like he's a cool cat. When you have this core of Jeremy Spencer and Hook, Moody, Zoltan, and then Cale, almost like, man, they have their own defined style. You could make like action figures out of them. Just kind of something, as the band has changed, I don't think of that so much, but with this guy, Cale and Zoltan for sure. And then, I mean, Ivan Moody, he has that red handprint painted on his face. Really cool. First song we're going to go with is American Capitalist, album opener. Man, Jeremy Spencer, once his drums get going, this song's just off to the races. This is a powerhouse of a track. The verses have this edge to them. The chorus is anthemic. These boys just keep that political theme going here. They have a lot of workout songs on the playlist I have. And so if you need that extra boost to keep you going, add this one to it. It's a really cool song. Yeah, War Is the Answer. Like I told you before, you're a coward with no power, just a stain on the floor. Yeah, go look at this song and what this band stands for. That's special meaning in this one. And then you got Jason Hook ripping a guitar solo towards the end. It slows the song down a bit, only just for the thunder to come back in. Fun track. And then you have Ivan growling American Capitalist to close this song out. I think that's a great touch to this song. Really like American Capitalist. Second song we're going to go with is one of the singles. I think it was the lead single, Under and Over It. Ivan goes, let's bounce, after the buildup of the drums and the bass and the guitar. Powerful drums. Did you hear the one about me? Being a punk. Yeah, he's getting some feelings out. I dig the cadence of his vocals. It just makes you take notice to what's going on. The chorus transition to this clean vocal style sounds excellent. Very catchy chorus, makes you want to sing with it. Another concert staple for them. To me, I think I read an article. This is a song about Ivan and people talking smack about him online. Just some beefs he was having with folks. Five Finger started to get some hate. I didn't really notice it until later in their catalog, but maybe it was going for a while. And Ivan wasn't having it, and so he's going to put his feelings out in this music and his lyrics. I think the guitar work on the song is cool, and just the thumping. It's the galloping drum style again that I dig. It just feels circular, almost like it could be, is this a tornado or a hurricane? Just has that spin. But the chorus, super catchy. I'll take my sanity, you take the fame. Strong, groovy track. And track 3 from this record, we're going The Tragic Truth, the album closer. Acoustic brilliance to kick this song off. I dug it immediately. I mean, I played guitar a little bit, was never good, but this is a song that I'd want to learn on the guitar. I'm drowning in the bottom of a bottle, running from a man I swore I'd never be. It's the demons I've created for myself, the tragic truth. The growl to the transition into the chorus, it's right up my alley, man. It's appealing to my ears. And then you have these harsh vocals underneath the cleans. Just ratcheted this song up again. There's these layers that they put in. I really dig that because maybe you don't notice it the first time you hear it, but the more you listen to it, you're like, oh, I didn't catch that the first time. I really like the lyrics. The guitar solo's tight. And then for me on this album, Jason Hook's guitar playing just really upped the guitar cred in this band. Excellent song, great album. Now let's go July 30th, 2013, Wrong Side of Heaven, Righteous Side of Hell, volume number 1. My kids were really little during this record, so there's distinct memories I have listening to this, having them in the double stroller, going jogging, just to stay a little bit healthy so I can watch my kids grow up. But these are the songs on this record that keep you going. You got Maria Brink from In This Moment is on this album. Jamie Josta from Hatebreed. We got the metal god, Rob Halford. I believe seeing Rob Zombie's on here too. I forgot about that one. Is Max Cavalera on here too? I think he is. Feels like kind of the height of their popularity. They were in this window for a little bit of just being really super popular. Anyways, first song we're going to go with is the album opener, Lift Me Up, with, like I said, the metal god, Rob Halford. This song's a banger. It's energetic and anthemic. Just right out of the gate. Just get that headbanging started. It ain't no mystery. That's what Ivan kicks it off with. Again, the cadence of his vocals, the work of the bass, the drums, just leaving enough space in between notes. Song's awesome. The chorus with this double bass from Jeremy Spencer, well crafted. And then you get Rob to sing the second verse and the chorus. And in the chorus, you got Ivan doing his growls, his harsh vocals underneath it. I mean, it's dynamite. This is a fantastic song. Also, in that concert playlist too, when you go see them, you should expect to see this song. The guitar solo is shredding, and that's what you needed. Lift Me Up Above This, The Flame and the Ashes. Killer track. Go check it out. Song 2 we're going with is track number 2, Watch You Bleed. 2 killer tracks to open this album. Ivan, again with the acoustic opening, excellent. And then it turns on the heavy metal, just so good. Galloping drumming with the bass and the guitars doing work. Jeremy really stands out on this song for me. If you can, zero in on his drumming. So good. I'd give anything just to cut you free. They have some effects on this song and the vocal work and just adds another element to their music. You're heading into a football game, basketball game, soccer matchup. Get this song queued up. This one will pump you up. Watch You Bleed by Five Finger Death Punch. And one more song, Wrong Side of Heaven. I gotta tell you, this album and the last album, I had a hard time picking 3. There's so many good songs on these 2 records. I ended up going with one of the singles, Wrong Side of Heaven. Just feels like a classic. These boys can write these slower, meaningful songs. The guitar riffing over the clean guitar is a highlight. I like the bump of energy you get into the chorus. I'm on the wrong side of heaven and the righteous side of hell. I think it's cool when he's singing about talking to God. I think he's talking to the devil or he saw the devil, just how Ivan crafted that. It absolutely makes you listen, especially if you grew up in church and you hear about God. And I kind of pictured as the good angel and the bad angel on each shoulder. When I saw them in concert, Ivan and Jason Hook started out the song. So it's just acoustic guitar with Jason and then Ivan singing, and then the whole band came in. So you get that metal edge to the track. I think the song just it's awesome. Arms wide open, I stand alone, I'm no hero, and I'm not made of stone. Just a electric song that, again, one of these songs, it's not as heavy, can bring some people into the 5-finger wagon. Anyways, y'all, be well. I'm curious what your top 3 songs are from these records. I'll do a part 2 and a part 3. I'll pull some singles that were just released for Greatest Hits records on some upcoming records. Be well and take care.